I'm Tom from the Physics Classroom with another video from our Task Tracker tutorial series. This video is titled Assigning a Mindzone Physics Mission, and in it I will discuss 4 questions. First, what is Mindzone Physics or MOPS? Second, how do you preview a MOPS mission? Third, how do you assign a MOP mission to your class in Task Tracker? And finally, how do you customize an assigned Mindzone Physics mission? Let's get started. Mindzone Physics is one of the oldest applications on our website. It emerged in 1999 as a shockwave application for the browser. It's spent a few years as an app for phones and tablets, and since 2021 has been back inside of the browser as an HTML5 application. Mindzone Physics is a series of interactive questioning modules that target common misconceptions in physics while promoting close reading, critical thinking, and conceptual reasoning. Our Mindzone Physics program consists of a collection of modules, where each module corresponds to a typical unit of study in an introductory physics class. A module is further divided into several missions. A mission covers a very narrow topic of study and centers around 1 to 2 very clearly defined learning objectives. When a student opens a mission, they're confronted with a choice. Do they wish to do it in sudden death mode or in marathon mode? Since we only track student progress in sudden death mode, it's important that you communicate to your student that they must do it in sudden death mode. The marathon mode is simply designed to be a student practice mode. When using a MOP mission in sudden death mode, you'll notice that there are 2 bars on the right side of the screen, a progress bar and a health bar. For every correctly answered question, the progress bar goes up a certain percentage. But if a student misses a question, the health bar will go down a certain percentage. The amount that the health bar goes down is something known as the health percent and is a parameter that a Task Tracker teacher can determine inside of their account. You'll notice also that not only does a health bar go down when they miss a question, but the health bar goes up when they answer a question correctly. The goal of the student is to get the progress bar up to 100% before the health bar drops down to 0%. Behind the scenes, each Mindzone Physics mission consists of a large collection of questions that are organized into question groups. There may be as many as 10 question groups within the mission and 4 questions within every question group. The question groups are scrambled and delivered at random to the students, and the exact question within the question group that the student is given is also determined at random. If a student misses a question from within the question group, sometime later in the experience they will be given another question from that same question group until they've answered 1 question from each question group correctly. When that occurs, the progress bar will have gone up to 100% and the student will earn the trophy on the mission. While most questions in Mindzone Physics are multiple choice or multiple select questions, you'll find many instances in which the questions involve a numerical response, or a collection of numerical response, or even the completion of a diagram with a collection of numbers. We have 151 MOP missions just waiting for you to assign to your Task Tracker class. The first step is to find a mission that is just perfect for your class. The easiest way to do that is to use the teacher preview version of Mindzone Physics. Log into your account, and from your account page, tap on Teacher Resources. There near the top of the page, you'll see the link to Preview MOP Missions. Click on the link and the list of modules opens. Tap on the module that you're interested in, and when you do, you'll see the list of missions within that module, and you'll also see the 1 to 2 learning objectives for each mission. Open the preview version of MOP that you're interested in, and when it opens, you can begin previewing that particular MOP mission. The purpose of Teacher Preview is twofold. First, you can view all the questions in their organization into question groups in order to determine whether or not that particular MOP mission is perfect for your class. And second, you can identify any question group within that mission that you wish to be discarded from the student experience. Remember the question group number, and I'll show you later how to remove that question group from the student's experience. You can remove as many question groups from a mission that you wish to remove as long as you leave at least 1 question group present. To begin previewing a mission, tap on the Start Teacher Preview mode. The teacher preview mode opens, and on the right side of the mission, where you usually see the health bar and progress bar and answer input field, instead you will see the navigation panel. The navigation panel allows you to navigate from question to question and from question group to question group. Note that the MOP mission is described in terms of the number of question groups and the total number of questions. Also note that for each question group, the number of questions within the question group is defined. As you navigate through this particular MOP mission, be on the lookout for two things. Is this mission appropriate for your students? And second, is there any question group that I would wish to be removed from the student experience? Write down the question group number of that question group that you wish to be discarded, and I'll show you in a moment how to remove that question group. It's now time to assign your first MOP mission. Log into your Task Tracker account and then click on the Classes link. Select the class you wish to assign the Minds on Physics mission for. You'll see your list of topics on the class page. Select Create New Topic. Then select the subscription type as Minds on Physics and select the module that you wish to assign a mission from. I'm selecting kinematic graphing. If you don't see your topic listed there, then you likely have already created that topic and you need to go back a page to open it from your class page. Click the Submit button, and once you do, we'll create a folder into which we'll store all of your assigned Minds on Physics missions for kinematic graphing. Now click on Create New Task. Select the mission you wish to assign. If you don't see it listed there, you've likely already assigned the mission. You can go back to the Topics page, open the topic, and edit that mission from that page. Now I'm going to enter a teacher message, something that's informative for students as they go about doing this mission. I'm going to select the Visible by date. This is the date that the mission will first be visible on students' assignment screen. Now I'm going to select that they can submit this late, and I'm going to enter a late date. This is the last date by which students can do the assignment and still receive credit. Once I've selected that date, I'm going to enter a late submission penalty if desired. Now, the next thing I need to decide is what will be the health penalty. The health penalty tells you how much the health bar goes down for each question group missed. It's usually a default value of around 50%. You could experiment with that and do some changing of it if you wish. Keep in mind that if students' health bar goes down to 0%, there's no penalty. They just have to start over, and it gives them additional practice if they're having difficulty. Monitor whatever decision you make here as you go through the course to see if it leads to undue student frustration. Now, once you've done that, select how you want Task Tracker to score the assignment. Completion points are points that are earned for completing all requirements of the assignment. If you assign all 8 question groups, students will only get completion points if they finish all 8 question groups. Some teachers like that, others don't. I'm keeping mine at 0, and I'm going to make the total assignment worth 10 points. Click on the Submit, and your assignment has been saved. Now go back to the task, and on the task page you see all the question groups listed. I wanted to throw out question groups 5, 7, and 8. Now it's time to do that. This is one way to customize a MOP mission. I'm going to hit the trash can next to question group 5 and the trash can next to question group 7 and the trash can next to question group 8. I've now made my Minds on Physics mission a 5-question mission, and it's worth 10 points. So Task Tracker will assign 2 points for each one of the question groups. Now that you've saved your MOP assignment and created it, head back to your class page. There you'll see your new topic. You can click on it to open it, and there you'll see the new task that you just created. At any later time, once students begin the mission, you can click on the eyeball to view the task and see the student scores on that particular task. If you have a comment or question about assigning a Minds on Physics mission, then please leave it in the comments section below. Or you can find our contact email at the bottom of your teacher resources page. We're always glad to help. I'm Tom, and thank you for watching.